Hello, Mechwarriors. Today we're doing a review of a build that was given to me by one of my subscribers. If you come up with a build that works really well for you, I would love to try it out. Even if you think it's kind of a troll build, I'm interested. And this was given to me as a build option, and he also gave me the idea of making another build, which I'm going to have coming out in a week or so, once I skill it a little bit differently and figure out how to work it a little bit better. But in the meantime, he came up with this, and his build is slightly different than my build that I've been running for a couple years now. My build I've been running for a couple years is 2 ER mediums and 2 ATM weapons. One ATM 6, one ATM 9. And with that, I get 4.5 tons of ammo, and of course I've got ECM, and I've got mask and jump jets. Now the mask and jump jets are built in, and the mask is just an added feature, but it's also something that this mech is capable of. His build gives you 2 medium pulse lasers and 2 ATM 6s. Now it only has 4 tons of ammo versus my 4.5, but the benefit you're getting out of the medium pulse lasers is more damage and a quicker cooldown of those weapons. And that's not just the quirks, and we'll get into that as well. And what do you think of this paint scheme? I really kind of dig it. I run this on my Arctic Wolves as well. So this is his build, essentially. 4 tons of ammo, ECM, 2 ATM 6s, and 2 medium pulse lasers. We'll get into the specifics of what they each one offer in a moment, but let's get through the quirks really quick. So this has all the original Omnipods, and that's why we're going to get a 6-piece Omnipod bonus there. Yay! And that's why you're going to take advantage of this. And we'll talk about the heat management and stuff like that as well on each build. So we have an XP bonus of 2.5. We have a cooldown for the energy weapons of 17.5. That's 10 plus the standard cooldown of all weapons on this of 7.5. We also have a missile cooldown of 17.5 as well. Now, cooldown means that you can basically be able to fire the weapons more often. And it's the time that you have to wait until the weapons are ready to be able to fire it again. Kind of like, think of it as kind of like a charge period or a reload period, depending on the weapon. And then, so that's being able to fire the weapons more often, which is going to produce more heat. So they take care of you in that regard as well. You get a heat reduction of 7.5 as well. So that's going to help a little bit with that cooldown, but you're still going to produce some more heat over time, being able to fire those weapons more often. Survivability. Base armor across all the Omnipod components, center torso, left torso, right torso, left arm, right arm, you're going to get +8. It's pretty standard on clan mechs. Mobility. Torso yaw speed, +10%. Acceleration and deceleration, +10%. And then additional jump jet heat reduction of -20%. So that's going to help you with your heat reduction on your weapons as well, because you're probably going to use those jump jets. And on a Shadowcat, it's one of the few mechs that I run. I use my jump jets all the time. Some mechs, they don't have jump jets, and you can add them to it. I typically just don't add them, but the Shadowcat is an absolute exception to that rule. I use them all the time. Now, on this particular build, the heat management we have is a 1.25. Now, on the other build that I use, it's 1.24, so they're really comparable in that regard. The firepower on this one is 38, and on my build it's 42, and we'll talk about that in a moment. Now, let's talk about the ATM weapons themselves. So the ATM weapons deliver 12 damage in maximum range. Optimum is 15 damage, and then I think it's like 13.5 at like 245 and out. And we're not going to talk about the skilled features that I have added to this, but we're just going to talk about the standard features of it. So they're going to do a little bit more damage in between that 15 and 12 damage area. But in optimum range, at 60 meters to 245 meters, these are going to do 15. So that's 3 on top of what the rated power of this mech is, which is 38. So this is actually going to be 38 plus 3 plus 3 for the 2 ATMs. That's 6 we're adding to that. And that's going to put us at 44. I think that's right. My math's not that great. I did go to school in America. So at 44 damage, that's pretty decent. And because of this build setup, you can fire all these weapons simultaneously. Now the cooldown on these is 4 seconds, and so with the cooldown quirks built in, we're actually going to get 3.3 seconds. So you'll be able to fire all the weapons, and then 3.3 seconds later, you'll be able to fire these ATMs again. Now on the ER mediums, or the medium pulse lasers, these have a damage of 7, and then they have a cooldown of 3, and then with the quirks added to it, it's actually 2.5, 2.4 and some change. 4 points, or yeah, it's a real small number. It's definitely less than 3, so it's closer to every 2.5 seconds you're going to be able to fire these again. And that's where the medium pulses on his design actually favor. Not only is it doing more damage, but you can fire them more often because the cooldown is better. When you look at the ER medium lasers, the ER mediums have a cooldown of 4 seconds, and even with the quirk skill on here, they're going to fire at 3.3, so they're going to have the same cooldown period as the ATM weapons. But with the medium pulses, you're going to be able to fire them more often. Now let's take a look at my build. So we go over here, and this is the build that I typically run. I also run LRM build occasionally as well, and that works out really well, nicely too, but we're not talking about that right now. So on my build, you get an ATM-6, an ATM-9, 2 ER medium lasers, and then you get an extra half a ton of ammo on top of it. Now this build standard is set at 42, and remember the other one with the in the 60 meter range, the 245 meter, does 44. This one actually does 49. And the reason is because you get an additional 3 in close quarters for this, and then you're getting an additional 4 on this, on the ATM-9. Now the ATM-9s have a cooldown of 5 seconds, or in this case 4.15, I think it is, or 13. There we go. 4.13 seconds cooldown. But on the TM-6, they actually have a cooldown of 3.3 seconds. So what's going to happen is you're going to fire both of these weapons, and then 3.3 seconds later, this one's going to fire, and then this one is going to create a chain effect that the ATM-6 build with 2 ATM-6s wouldn't have. So it's actually going to work out to give you a little bit of a chain fire. Now the downside of this build is these do have better range, 400 meters versus 300 meters in optimum range. And I don't talk about maximum range because it's at maximum range, 6 is not going to do a lot for you. It's going to do like 0.8 damage at maximum range, or close to it. It's not going to be very much, probably more like 0.3 or something. But it's not really going to do much for you. So optimum range is where we're talking. So these do have a better range, but they're only delivering 6 damage, and then you have to wait a long time for them to cool down, versus the cooldown period on the medium pulse lasers that are delivering more damage. And you can kind of weigh it both directions, like, well, the ER mediums have better range, so you're going to be able to reach out at further distance. But remember, we already have weapons on board that reach out at great distance. So we're not talking about being able to reach out at great distance as much. And the medium pulse lasers are generally there just in case somebody gets too close. And when you run out of ammo, now you're down to the ER mediums versus the medium pulse lasers. And in that game, if all things equal, the medium pulses are going to win, because not only do they do more damage, but they fire quicker and sooner. And that's the whole argument for the X-pulse lasers right there that the inner spears get. So you can see the real benefit there. Anyway, I've got a couple of matches to show you, and we're just going to reset this back to the original build with the 2 ATM-6s and the 2 medium pulse lasers. And I hope you like the matches coming up, and it's 2 matches of each build, so you can see how each one works and fires based on my play style. And I hope you like the builds, and you can decide for yourself, and maybe you can tell me in the comments which one you like better as far as the playability side of things. I still like my ER mediums build because I'm kind of used to it, but after playing about 7 or 8 matches, With the medium pulses, I can really see the argument of why that is such a great build. Some light neck gotta go give that guy a big hug. And override we trust.
I will try.
Reactor
It's conquest,
online.
so that's another problem.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems.
I'm not the only King Crab. Let's unite, Crab people.
I'm gonna go and scout and do bases and shit.
What's the anti?
Somebody get Epsilon right away. Somebody get Epsilon.
Down for Epi. And the Epi.
Fuel at 0%.
Well, at least I know where they started at. They're at Gamma. Theta is inconveniently located.
Resource point Epsilon is ours.
Contact. G9.
Copy.
25%. Target
They're going to
acquired.
Theta. There's two of them for sure.
The enemy has resource point Theta.
UAV activated. At 25%.
Target spotted.
At 0%.
Oh, they're everywhere up here.
New target acquired.
They got snipers
Charlie,
all
take
on the
over
red.
Typhon.
Yeah, don't go to Theta unless there's more of us.
Target spotted.
Roger.
Party strike on that ridge, India 9.
Fuel at 0%. Fuel at 0%.
They've got a whole lance coming up to the top here.
New target.
I'm being picked apart.
Fuel at 0%.
Gamma is under control.
I'm moving to Gamma next.
New target acquired.
I'm working on Indigo. Indigo's got heat issues.
Holding the resource point, warriors.
Both his legs are cored on Indigo.
The way there. Do not let them push us.
Acquired.
I'm getting low on ammo.
New target.
Remember, never to pick Conquest, folks. Absolutely.
Yeah, I hate Conquest. I always have.
Conquest is the worst. I'm basically, I'm not fired a single shot. I'm just captured. That's all around this map to catch.
That guy's dead.
0%. New target acquired.
Golf is one shot. Oh, or less.
At 95%. Fuel at 0%. Left flag critical damage. Warning incoming missile.
Target spotted.
Acquired.
Julia's running for the hills.
Right flag critical damage. Target destroyed. New target acquired.
I'm gonna. Yeah, we're taking data. Taking data. Oh, that scared me. I was like, oh shit, a bull shark is coming up here.
We have data.
Yay. Well, they're definitely at Epsilon.
Target acquired.
The enemy has captured Epsilon.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Delta's left torso.
We've collected 75% of the resources. Keep holding on.
At 0%.
I am out of ammo.
Torso critical damage. Center torso critical damage. Destroyed. Medium pulse laser destroyed. Weapon destroyed. Fuel at 0%.
Resource point Epsilon.
That's the game, folks.
I am a paperweight. $40 kph. It's like driving an annihilator.
Warriors, victory is ours.
Wow, we won.
I did nothing except capture.
Great job. I captured one base. This is definitely a viable build.
Sensors online. Weapons online.
In override, we trust.
All systems nominal.
I'm a short range. Machine guns and SRS.
Excellent. I'm just here to knock over trees.
Hey, old buddy, wake up, get out of the spawn.
Hide so they can't see you. That way they'll come in close and you can wipe them out.
Run to the center of the map and hope that
At 0%. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Barb, you got 2 over there with you.
yeah, I got him right here.
At 25%.
Bunch of them coming in at Delta 3.
New
Predictable.
target acquired.
They're inching like
you
they gotta
can
go
fall back
towards Echo
to
2.
if you can, Barb.
New target acquired.
Yeah, we got 2 that are gonna go around the backside of Echo 3.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Yeah, we got Lance coming around the backside of Echo 3.
New target acquired. At 25%. Warning, incoming missile.
Where are we running?
We should go E4, D4. Don't let him get away now. Killed his
New
buddy.
target acquired.
Just watch out, you're in
We got him
the
by range.
shooting gallery.
I'm back to their base.
Up that leg if you can, guys.
Target spotted.
I'm fucking with a Battlemaster who's all by himself in Echo 3.
Affirmative. Target spotted.
Golf.
UAV activated.
Echo 4.
You guys see the guy in Fox 2?
Target spotted.
CT on that Atlas Golf.
Enemy base is being captured.
Echo 4.
At 25%. Enemy base is being captured.
Need help, Echo 4.
Enemy base
CT on
is
Alpha.
being captured. Target destroyed.
Nice.
Target
Enemy
spotted.
base is being captured.
I'm coming up on Echo 4.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Yeah,
Border
that,
bunch out.
that guy's left leg.
New target acquired.
going in the tunnel. Kodak's basically fresh.
Atlas is pretty much cool.
25%. Fuel at 0%.
I can't deal with that Kodiak anymore.
I killed 3.
I'm joining up with you at Delta
No
4.
more worms.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Oh, my leg just got taken out.
New target acquired. Critical damage. 25%.
Turf on all those racks into the rock there. Racks in the map.
Good match there, Teflon. An override we trust.
Override engaged.
Yeah, they're keeping their distance. They're all under the dish.
Target acquired.
Alpha coming out to play.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Delta's in the open. I'm gonna go out to Delta 3 and get his attention. Hey, what are you guys doing back at our base?
Guy. CT open Bravo.
Copy, Bravo.
Been killing things. Pushing on Echo.
25%. UAV activated. At 25%. Fuel at 0%. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Delta's come back into the open. I'm gonna get a solo kill on Delta. Too much for Delta.
New target acquired.
Oh man, save one for me at least.
Target destroyed.
GG.
Good game, all.
Good game.
I can't believe he just kept charging me.
That's what you do when you have close range weapons.
Solo. An override, we trust.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Override engage.
Command to all warriors on the surface. Your task is to wipe away hostile. Show no mercy.
Signer for life. Woo!
I got an adder moving at,
Sorry.
Where at?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh, right. I think I'm the only light mech.
Yeah, Delta 2. There he is, Delta 3.
Acquired.
Spotted.
New target acquired.
Spotted.
Just reverse NASCAR.
At 25%.
I think we should move left.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I think so.
D4.
Need assistance.
Yeah, we need to go left.
Here we go.
New target acquired.
There's a couple in the basement at Delta 3. One of them's an assault.
Target acquired.
Nice. There's one shock outline.
Target. At 25%.
There's a bunch of them on the ridge at Delta 2. Echo 3 area.
E3, there's a marauder at the
New
bridge.
target.
Yeah, Fox. I shot him in the ass.
Center. Another one, C3 on size like.
New target.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Guys, let's keep moving left.
Yeah, everybody's leaving Echo 4, so I'm leaving too. The rest of our
We
team's
group up at the mid.
Yeah, we're going to Charlie 4, it looks like.
Alright.
New target acquired.
You're gonna rain on Fox.
At 25%.
Fox has got heat issues. Yeah, get out of there. Coming towards Delta 4. Your ass,
Charlie.
your ass is clear.
Run away.
At 25%.
Target spotted.
Yeah, Charlie 4.
75%.
New target
Enemy has
acquired.
started to fire. Stay frosty.
At 25%.
Bravo's getting some love. Bravo's almost scored.
Echo. 1080 pushing forward.
25%.
Bravo should be cored. Bravo's cored now.
Target destroyed.
And dead.
No target.
Here with you, buddy. I had more armor with commando. I can take.
Target spotted.
Light mech all by
No
himself.
target acquired.
Going after him.
He's fresh.
I will nibble him to death.
Yep. I'm gonna join you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just him. He's over here by himself. He's out in the open.
That right torso.
Like a
right?
rabid dog.
Left leg.
Looks like only half the enemy.
There goes his leg.
Critical.
Nice.
Thank you, buddy. I'm gonna go around to E3, E2.
Yeah, let's go see that assault in Charlie 2.
Target spotted. You
Yep.
hostiles are remaining.
Oh, he's got a friend.
Target spotted.
You that bull shark, E2.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Lima. Lima's fresh.
I'm working on him.
Fuel at 0.
Lima was fresh.
Kill that missile, bro.
I'm taking too much abuse.
Critical damage. Warning, incoming missile.
The other guy is here in D3. He ran off somewhere. Oh, there he is.
Acquired.
Target spotted.
I'm coming over.
Mine.
Mine. I'm the quickest here. I deserve it.
At 20.
Alright, I hit him. You can kill him.
Target destroyed.
Bask in the glory of your triumph.
Those were the best characters in that movie.